lovely Aquariuses. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 19th going to the 25th of February. So let's dive in. Let's see what's going on for you guys. All right, let's see. My lovely Aquarius. Ooh, one more. One more for Aquarius. You got good cards. Thank goodness. I like when a good reading is coming up. So the first one you have is clean it up. This is about taking control of certain things in your life, even if they were not messes made by you. You're cleaning things up. This could be a literal like decluttering and cleaning of the home or your workspace, for example. Could be about taking control and cleaning up certain plans and strategies that we might not have looked at for a while. It's a card of taking control of your life, cleaning things up so that you have a fresh new slate for some new things. The next thing you have is building blocks, which is about independence. Some of you could definitely be creating your own business. If you have your own business and you're thinking about ways and plans to keep building on that, even if it's not in terms of your career, this is about you as a person. You're constantly growing, you're constantly evolving, which is really amazing. And you have deep knowing, which is great because this represents listening to your intuition, being guided about your next steps. Okay, so it's a good energy, Aquarius. Now, whenever the deep knowing comes in, this is a card that tells me that you know what you need to do. It's now time to take action on it. So if there is any divinely guided dreams, goals, plans, go for it. All right, it's time. This is a very good week to bring that into practice. Let's get you some more before we go into your cards here for Aquarius. Ooh. Wow. You got daughter romance and man holding a coin. Could be the man holding a coin that brings you romance or that opens the door to romance. So some of you could actually find love in a workspace, or whether it's through networking or whether it's a wealthy person that you end up, being with. Of course, it depends on your preference. The man holding a coin can either be you or it could be somebody who you will be in a romantic connection with. But romance is coming for everybody. So that's amazing. Right, I'm going to go into your reading then. So we're clearly seeing a really good progress happening in your life, which is nice, Aquarius. Let's see your current energy for the week. Let's see. All right, we got the Three of Wands and King of Wands. This is representing you guys this week. I mean, you could be waiting to hear back from somebody like a manager or project manager or somebody who you might be collaborating with. This can also be about waiting for the right idea. You have the Six of Wands and you have very strong fire energy because you got Leo in the Strength card and the Six of Wands coming through. So victory, success, and strength is all coming your way for a lot of you. If you are trying to build a community, or either way, you are attracting a lot of attention this week, to be honest with you, based on your successes. So this is really good. Whether you realize it or not, you have a lot of people who are encouraged by you, inspired by you, and look up to you in some way because of your strength for a lot of you. For those who I'm speaking to and who this resonates with, because you are showing up as this stag energy, you kind of aren't afraid to get your hands dirty is what I'm feeling, Aquarius. And what that means is the things that people usually avoid doing, you will go all in because you know it needs to be done. Like, you're coming across as a very powerful leader, actually. So if that's an area you want to go into, definitely could actually be something that you would be very good at anyways, because I'm just seeing that you're doing the dirty work. You're doing the things that needs to be done, and I see that people are admired by your strength. Okay, let's move forward here. All right, let's clarify, clean it up. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I was not expecting that one here. You have Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles with the clean it up card. What this means is that a lot of you are actually healing a broken heart. Five of Pentacles, maybe you were ghosted or felt like you were abandoned by somebody. Somebody may have left you in a really difficult position. Like, I'm sensing, where like something really bad happens in your life and then someone decides that that's a perfect time to break up or something like that. It's really, I feel like there was a couple, if I'm going to read intuitively, I'm sensing that there was like you were in a really low patch and someone kind of made it a bit more worse. But the clean it up card is a fresh, clean slate, and it's about you took the leadership in deciding that you wasn't going to be left where that person left you, or in a situation that you were left in general, whether it's work situation, for example, whatever, you know, you fought for something. All right. Three of Swords, heartache, pain, can be a card of separation. Five of Pentacles is feeling at a lack and at a loss. Can be a card about financial lack and loss. I'm hearing something, the words like, where is it going? It's going somewhere. Come back. Like, I'm hearing the words that these are the moments where, successful people are made. Successful people are not made in just really super high moments, you know, and just good news. Successful people are made based on their decision to get back up again when they get pushed down. And I feel like that's what they're kind of showing you as your strength, Aquarius, and something that is going to lead you towards success. All right, so there's that. We then have deep knowing. So let's clarify that for you guys. You have the Hierophant. So it could be in relation to marriage, tradition, commitments. Some of you, if you are in a relationship and you feel like someone is going to propose to you, you're probably right. If you are feeling like a relationship is coming into your life, you're right. Like there's something that you know is coming, and it's in relation to either tradition, religion, either tradition or marriage or commitment of some kind, you know, whether it's a collaboration or whatever. There is this certainty that something really amazing, really positive is going to happen, and it's correct. Okay. I mean, for some of you, it could be in regards to a baby, for example. Like, there's not a certain level of pregnancy here, but it's almost like there is something coming through here. Something that you prayed for. Right, let's clarify the building blocks card for you. Building blocks. One more. It feels like a storyline. Ooh. Interesting. Sorry. I got a very interesting thing here. So you've got the Five of Swords. So with the building blocks card, this is about knowing what to let go of and what to hold on to and build from. Because the building blocks card is not only about having a lot of things coming your way that you can build on, ideas, whatever. This is also about making the choice about whether or not these are worth being in your foundations. You're building something. If it's your life, if it's a legacy, if it's your legacy just in general, Aquarius, and just your story, then we kind of get to choose whether that certain person that comes into our life is worthy of being in that story, or being in what you've built for yourself. So Five of Swords is just highlighting that there has been some difficult decisions and maybe some, you know, falling out with certain friendships, certain groups of people. But we have the Ace of Cups here. So even if that's old relationships, that's opening you to new love and just an unconditional love in general. You let go of things that were not unconditional. And you had to let go of things that were threatening your peace that you've built really for yourself. You then have the Knight of Pentacles and then the Tower. Some of you, again, like maybe you lost your job and your relationship in the same time or something. Like, I'm just seeing that you had to let go of something that was difficult for you emotionally. You then decided, okay, I'm going to move forward with my physical things, your work, or the seeds that you're planting in your life. But then the Tower happens. That's another falling out. In fact, maybe even more serious. But then you have the Page of Pentacles, which is kind of good because it feels like this kind of pushed you into doing something different. So whether you then started your own business and you ended up being a little bit of that apprentice of trying to learn as you go, or whether you ended up in a completely different industry. Really random, I know. But that's just what I'm getting. Like, the thing is that you're always growing, by the way, Aquarius. And I have to say that that's really amazing about you, is that you don't really stop. Of course, like, you probably do rest and have vacations, which is great. But it's almost like you don't give up when things get tough, even though it feels like crap and you definitely have thoughts about it. You kind of just get your hands dirty and you get into the nitty gritty of things and you move forward. You know, if that friend is acting up and is showing jealous signs or is showing red flags and is mistreating you, okay, goodbye. That's a shame. I wish it didn't have to happen. But we, you know, life moves on. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Is like a bit of your motto. Is like life is not stopping for any of this. You know, I have to keep moving forward. Very interesting. Let's clarify this romance then. The daughter romance. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands. That's interesting because there's conflict here. More of a sense of maybe having a lot of people who might be wanting you, Aquarius, if you're single or if you are in a relationship, and there could be a little bit of trouble there. I do want to be inclusive to the messages. So in terms of people who, I'm going to say for 2 different sets of people. For those of you who are single, 7 of Wands feels like your energy and the 5 of Wands is like the people around you. I do feel like you feel a bit uneasy when it comes down to love, because maybe there is just a lot of conflict or dealing with difficult people or childish, you know. I do sense that there is a little bit of having to go through those. I'm not sensing that bam, okay, that's it, love interest, love of your life is right in front of you if you're single. Because with the 7 of Wands, there's almost something that you're having to, you know, defend yourself in or fight off. That could just be placing boundaries. You might have a lot of people who kind of overstepping a line and you're gonna have to get rid of these people, which I think you're okay at doing. Could be a lot of people who are in conflict with you, I don't know, for some reason in your romance. Wow. That's nice. 2 of Wands and the 2 of Cups is a really good sign. Now, 2s do represent partnerships. You have the King of Cups here, so attracting in somebody who has an absolutely big heart and has a lot of love for you, which is great. 2 of Wands is usually thinking about the future and expanding and growing. I think that you will meet someone definitely in a scene you've never been before. What I mean by that is, wherever you're currently looking for love or wherever it is in your life currently, whether it's just something that happens when you're out and about or whether it's something, you know, online, that feels it feels like the people that you're attracting in that is just not your thing, and you're constantly having to place boundaries and get rid of these people. I sense that the way that you find someone is actually likely going to be either through some sort of travel or through some sort of change of scene. What do I mean by that? You're going to meet a really beautiful person, by the way, and I don't just mean by your looks. I think this is a very beautiful connection. 2 of Wands is almost like maybe you actually visualize exactly what you want, because I do believe that you can manifest it. I'm sensing that this person is actually going to be a different, they're definitely from a different background to you, different culture, different ethnicity. Like there's something very different, like language that they speak. Like I'm sensing that there is like a difference between the 2 of you. Yeah, it's very interesting. Beautiful energy. Very nice. Who's this man holding a coin, and what is it for Aquarius? Queen of Swords, the Lovers. Could be again about romance. Could be about making a very big decision when it comes down to where you are getting your money from. So it could be a job opportunity. Now, Queen of Swords is a little bit more give me the truth, the facts, show me. So for some of you, this is definitely something where you'll have your guard up before you make a decision, which is actually for the best. Yeah, you're not to be tricked by anybody. All right, and I do see a lot of abundance coming away. Look at all these cards on the bottom of the deck. Judgment, which is like listening to the calling, and leveling up, absolutely, with the Empress and the 9 of Pentacles. It's all about you being in a very beautiful position. Got to say, this has got to be the best reading. Really amazing things. And I love your attitude, by the way. That's my favorite thing about this reading. All right, see. Don't know why, but the air signs have been getting these cards. None of the other signs got it. just because I didn't feel cold towards pulling it, but for you guys I will. So let's see, for Aquarius, these are Mary, Queen of Angels. You have optimism. All right, this says, I expect good things to happen, and they do. Could be your affirmation, right, in the comments. Let's see, Aquarius. Well, you have a love and self-respect, and you know, love and self-respect kind of come hand in hand. To attract the right kind of love, you have to have enough self-respect to know what to accept and not. This says, love is the answer to all my questions, and I honor and love myself through my healthful actions. All right. Well, my angels, I love you guys. I really wish you all the best. I send you some blessings your way. Let me know down below if this resonated with you and how. And also make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more of these. Okay, my angels, I wish you all the best. I hope to see you guys next time. All right.